Not everything needs to be shared. In a world obsessed with telling all, the Stoic moves differently, quietly, deliberately, with purpose. Because mental strength isn't just about what you endure, it's about what you protect. And sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is stay silent. What you keep private becomes your armor. It becomes the space where your peace lives untouched, your vision grows undisturbed, and your focus sharpens without noise. The first thing to keep private is your next move. When you share your plans too early, you invite noise, doubt, distraction. People project their fears onto your vision, and suddenly, you start second-guessing what you were once sure about. The Stoics didn't announce their strength. They built it in silence. Let your results speak. Let your progress reveal itself. Let your discipline do the talking. Your next step isn't for validation. It's for execution. Guard it until it's done. The second thing to keep private is your struggles while you're in them. It's not about hiding. It's about healing without performance. When you're in the storm, you don't need opinions. You need clarity. And too much exposure can cloud that. Talk when you're grounded, not when you're bleeding. The Stoics processed pain internally, not because they were emotionless, but because they knew strength grows in silence, not sympathy. Heal first, then share, if you choose to. But never trade your peace for premature attention. The third thing to keep private is your income, your money, your level of success. Not because it's shameful, but because it invites unnecessary judgment, envy, comparison. The moment you share it, people stop listening to who you are and start measuring what you have. Seneca said, "Wealth is the slave of a wise man and the master of a fool." Don't let numbers define your value, and don't let attention dilute your focus. Your financial life is your business. Let your discipline and peace be the flex, not your bank account. The fourth thing to keep private is your deepest beliefs, at least until they're unshakable. When you share a belief too early, it can be bent, questioned, twisted. And if you're not grounded, it can start to crumble under someone else's opinion. The Stoic doesn't argue to be right. He lives what he believes and lets time do the proving. Silence isn't weakness here. It's respect for your own growth. Build your principles in private. Strengthen them in silence. When they're ready, they'll speak for themselves, without debate. The fifth thing to keep private is your acts of kindness. Not every good deed needs a spotlight. When you serve for applause, you're no longer giving, you're performing. But when you help in silence, you feed your soul, not your image. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not waste time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Quiet goodness builds unshakable character. You don't need credit. You need alignment. Keep your heart clean. Keep your mind guarded. Keep your power quiet. This is how you protect your energy. This is how you grow in silence. This is how you build a Stoic steel mind.